Welcome to episode 23 of the group Ironman Progression Series. We are after getting ourselves 99 sailing. What a massive achievement. Extremely happy with that kind of grind. The skill came out a couple of weeks ago and I managed to just stay on that path and get 99. So very happy with that. And now we need to return to our goals before sailing even began. And there's a lot to cover, so I need a couple of items. I said that I want to start working towards doing the colosseum for the best in slot range cape, and then from the colosseum finish I want to go and start learning the inferno to get the infernal cape. Those two are kind of like very long-term goals, but I'm hoping I can get there very soon, and to do that I'm gonna need some items. First things first, I think I'm going to hit up Phantom Muspa, as I need the ancient icon to upgrade the ancient staff into the ancient scepter, and that gives me just better overall ancient magic spells and more magic damage. And then I want to actually go back to Vardorvis and get the blood quartz, which allows me to attach it to the ancient scepter to specifically allow myself with blood spells to overheal, and I'm pretty sure it's more accurate as well. So my blood spells will be more accurate, which means I'll be healing a lot more. I'll also be throwing in a few raids here and there anytime there's some groups available for Chambers of Eric. And another big goal of mine has been to do the Doom of Macchiato, because it has some pretty massive upgrades for me, including the Macchiato cloth, which will upgrade my Tormented Bracelet into a really strong Mage Hand upgrade, and then the Eye of Ayak, which is another powered stave and would be a massive upgrade over my Trident. So, and there's also Avernic Treads there, but I will specifically be hunting the cloth, and the other two items is if I get them, then I get. All I want really is the cloth, as that kind of unlocks some better accuracies for when I'm doing the Inferno. So yeah, that's the game plan. We're going to be hitting up some Phantom Muspa, some Vardorvis, and some Doom of Macchiato. So let's get into it. Alright, we are at Phantom Muspa, and part of the reason why I wanted to kill Commander Ziliana was to get the Armadillo crossbow, which is a little bit better than the rune crossbow here. So basically, Phantom Muspa has a phase where you have to drain his prayer bar, and the trick to it is that you bring in sapphire enchanted bolts, usually mithril if you're not a main, because a main can buy dragon ones. And basically you want to drain the prayer by proccing the bolt effect, which drains about half the prayer bar. So you need to land 2 enchanted bolt shots, and what the ACB does is increase the chance of proccing a bolt special attack, which in this instance drains the prayer a lot quicker than the rune crossbow. Ideally, I'll come back here when I actually have a Zarite crossbow, because the special attack of the Zarite crossbow guarantees that you proc the bolt. Meanwhile, Armadillo crossbow has a chance, I think it's a 50% chance of proccing the bolt, which is still pretty good and will speed up the kills. There's 50 KC, Phantom Muspa. Still no ancient icon, but we continue on until we get it.
Collection log slots
Yes!
completed.
We got it! At kill count 58, let's fucking go! Very nice. Well, we can leave here for now. And I think we need to go get some quartz now to complete this off. Alright, if we grab the ancient icon here with some ancient essence and the ancient staff, oh, something interesting happened. Oh, I need to go talk to Iblis first. Okay. If I show Iblis this ancient icon, I'm sure we should get some dialogue. Alright, yes please. There we go. So now we have the ancient, I think, baseline. It gives magic, 5% magic damage, which is actually pretty nice for ancient spells. And we're gonna try get the quartz from Duke to make it even better. Alright, we are in a group Cox right now. First time I've been at Chambers of Eric on the main game other than Bingo 2 years ago. So let's see how that goes. Unfortunately, we got a white light, but as much as groups are going, I'm going to be tagging along to do this, as this is a raid I'm not very skilled in, and I'm going to need to learn before I start doing solo chambers as Eric. And you know the drill, we are here at Vardorvis to nab ourselves the blood quartz, which will upgrade our ancient scepter to have even stronger blood spells, which is really good, I think, for the inferno to not use supplies and just heal up off the mobs. And I might use this in colosseum also, but I'm pretty sure inventory might be an issue there, so we will see about colosseum. But 100% this is a really nice upgrade to have for the inferno.
Collection log slot completed.
Yes, we got it. The blood quartz turns your ancient scepter into the blood ancient scepter. It will increase the effects of ancient magics by 10%, with the added effect of being able to overheal 10% of your HP. So this all in all is a very strong upgrade for things like the Inferno, because it allows you to overheal without using your bruise. Alright, let us hit up some Doom and try get those Confliction Gauntlets. I'll run through the drop rates just to see what we're up against here. The Doom of Macchiato is a new boss that came into RuneScape with Varlamore Part 3 and the Final Dawn quest, and it is the first delve boss, which means you basically have to kill this boss multiple times, and as it delves deeper into the cave, it increases in difficulty. So as you can imagine, delve level 1 is very easy, but then when by the time you get to delve 8, delve 8 is insanely difficult. So let's talk drop rates. It's a weird one for Doom of Macchiato, but as you can see here, here's a graph or a chart to try help. So basically, after Delve 2, you will start rolling the Macchiato cloth. And that means every single delve after, you will basically accumulate rolls. So in Wave 2, it's a 1 in 2,500. But in Wave 3, because it's a 1 in 1,000, that actually gives you a cumulative chance of a 1 in 714 if you were to repeatedly do wave 2 and wave 3 over and over again. The average time that you'll get the Macchiato cloth is about 1 in 714. And as you can see here, then after wave 3, Eye of Ayak then unlocks and starts rolling too. And same thing applies. As you go through each delve, you get an increased chance to roll this item. And then the third item here is the Advernic Treads, which starts rolling after wave 4. And then there's the Pet, which actually starts rolling at wave 6 and has a really decent chance. This is probably one of the more common pets out there for PVM nowadays. If you've watched a lot of Behemoth, you probably seen on release, pretty much everyone and their mother got fucking the Dom pet. So, yeah, so that's how the drop rates work. We are a newbie at Doom of Macchiato, so I don't expect this to go well, but that is the fun of the game. We are going to just learn the mechanics slowly but surely and get better and better until hopefully by the end of this grind I can actually do a delve 8, because that's the like max difficulty. There is a lot of stuff that goes on with the Doom of Macchiato, but the main thing is that he chucks out these projectiles and he throws these rocks up into the air that you need to dodge, and they also shoot out the projectiles in an alternating way. And as you kill the boss, those kind of mechanics get more and more intense. And yeah, so that's kind of the gist of the boss. There's a lot more that goes into it, like the car phase and the orb phase, but yeah, he's a tough old boss, I would say. Wave 4 done. It is kind of tough, but I'm getting there. I'm getting to wave 4 every time, so eventually we're going to get clear wave 5. Now, this is the phase that everyone knows the Doom for, which is the car phase, where it literally turns into a car and chases you around the room. And in later waves, these rocks that you can see on the floor, you need to make sure you don't get all of them destroyed, as They are your cover when he uses the earthquake move after each car ram. Woo! That's wave 5 done for the first time. That's a new PB. I will have to leave though because I forgot my anti-venom. So. But we did wave 5 and it's actually pretty easy once you know the mechanic. Woo! There's another wave 5 complete. A little bit dicey, I guess, but not too bad. Okay, so that's my first wave 6 ever. And honestly, it's kind of weirdly easier than wave 5. I don't know if that's just this specific wave that I've done, but I feel like wave 6 is easier than 5. Now the question is, do I go for wave 7 or do I just claim this? I think I just claim it and keep getting consistent at getting to number 6 now. Oh, I just pressed. No, I just pressed. Okay, I guess we're going for wave 7. I can't remember what the mechanics are different with wave 7, so let's see how this goes. Holy... Okay, that's quick. No, I wasn't paying... Oh, I had to attack him. Ooh, okay. Alright, we got the wave 6 though, that's pretty good, I would say. Explain the orb phase while it's going on here. Basically, these volatile earths appear on the ground and you need to choose the 2 most far away points from each other, ideally in a straight line, and shoot the furthest one away from you and stand next to a close one. And what happens is, after a certain amount of time, the doom is going to start earthquaking the floor, and if you're not in this orb that is moving towards point A to point B that you've shot, you will take a serious amount of damage. You need to watch out for that. And it's probably the one mechanic that always kind of screws me over throughout my entire Doom grind. No! Oh! 1-6 is so hard. Well, this is okay loot. Maybe we just clean and leave. Yeah, fuck it.
Collection log slot completed.
Alright, and now we TP out. It's a collection log too, the Macchiato Waystones, which I think are used for teleporting to him. As you can see, there's probably some new tiles that you haven't seen in previous clips. I was looking into tech to help me with waves 6 and 7 and even 8. And these are rails basically, and if you can see the center tile there, it says 6-7. What you want to do is bait the doom to drop a rock onto that tile first, and then you want the doom to bait another rock onto the tile on the sideline of it that also says 6-7. And what this does then during the car phase is it makes it super easy. So basically you bait the car on top of the center rock, and that will nullify the first earthquake move and not really destroy many rocks around the area. So then the second earthquake move, all you need to do is stand behind the rock nearby, and then it makes the car phase just so much easier to deal with. And I will be doing this from now on for sure. Didn't fully actually run through how the loot works in this game, but after every delve you get a pop-up like this where it shows the loot that you have, and you can either claim it or sacrifice it all and descend even further, and that's how the loot builds up basically. So every delve you get a roll on the loot table. That's how you can see here with the loot, there's like a bunch of different items that you get just for the one kill, and it's because I'm delving deeper every time. And when there is a unique, we will know it has a unique in the loot, as the hole, burrow hole, should be glowing. So that's what we're looking out for. Ooh! We did it! Level 7 completed. That is a personal best right there. Hell yeah. Whew. I think we'll cash it out there as our supplies are not looking too good. Well, that feels pretty good. We're on our way to wave 8 now, which is the hardest wave out of all of them. It pushes the difficulty one more time, so. And that is the loot for it. Not too bad. I'm not too worried about the loot, if I get it or not. It's more so about getting the uniques here, so that's pretty exciting though, getting level 7, as it'll significantly increase my chances at a unique, so very happy with that one. Woo! Okay. Focus up and heal, and we got this kill in the bag. We did it! 7, 2 times in a row. Woo! Alright, we definitely cash out again. I just want to keep getting to level 7 repeatedly over and over again before I start thinking about level 8, because the more supplies I have, like double eats and stuff especially, the better. This was my first attempt at a Delve 8. The reason why I haven't been doing this is I want to get consistently to Delve 7. But I gave my hand at a Delve 8, and yeah, I'm just going to let this play out. Holy shit. Oh my god, I got wrecked. This is attempt number 2. I think the reason why Delve 8 is so difficult is the double rock thing. I think it throws out 2 rocks instead of 1, so it disables your prayer twice, and you have 6 projectiles to deal with instead of 3, so it's a lot more complicated, and the projectiles are so quick as well. So yeah, it's rough. Said before, any chance I get to do some Chambers of Xeric with some of the clanmates, we are going to be sending that, as I need a lot of things from the Chambers of Xeric, including the prayer scrolls, which upgrade my range and mage moves. It gives me a little bit more damage, so I will take extra damage any day of the week. So here are some raids. Ooh.
Collection log slot completed.
Hell yeah, we got a Dark Relic, which is an XP boost, I believe. Here's a rare one. That is level 94 woodcutting at Chambers of Xeric. I didn't get the whole level here, but I just didn't realize the level was so close. Alright, just back from my Christmas holidays, and we are gonna get straight into Doom again. We still don't have a glow hole, so that's what we're gonna be aiming for. Hopefully we can get the cloth. Yes! We have a glow hole! Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. This could be anything. What could it be? Oh, come on, cloth. Oh, it's the Eye of Ayak. That's crazy. That's so cool. I am pretty hyped for that. Still looking for the cloth, but the Eye of Ayak is a very strong upgrade. Alright, let's claim it.
Collection log slot.
Ooh, the Eye of Ayak. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That's so good. Woo! Alright, let's leave. Fuck yeah. That's so nice. I'm gonna try that out at raids for sure. For now, we're gonna keep going as, like I said, we need the cloth. Alright, the Eye of Ayak is another one-handed powered staff, similar to the Trident and the Toxic Trident. It is a 3-tick weapon, one of the only 3-tick mage weapons that exist in the game. So that's pretty big just by itself. And yeah, it's pretty sick. The auto attack looks really cool, as you can see. And the special attack is actually a magic defense reduction weapon, similar to basically the mage equivalent of the Dragon Warhammer. So that's also really sick. And you can charge it using Death Runes and Chaos Runes, or your Demon Tears. I'll probably do Death and Chaos because I have so much of them. Very excited to use this. Obviously, won't get to use it right away, but once I do, I'll let you know how it feels. I'm about to log in and try level 8. Every time I do this, I seem to just get absolutely smacked around, but you know, you gotta keep trying. Oh my god. No, I got so close again. Okay, I'm starting to download the data needed for doing the double rock thing. It's just a matter of doing it so many times over and over again is a little bit convoluting, but we are actually getting there. I think level 8 is 100% possible very soon. Yes! I did it! I was about to die, but I fucking did it! Oh my god, that was very tough. But I actually cleared a level 8. That's fucking massive. Woo! Holy moly, that was tough. Not rewarded for it, obviously, but I'm very happy that we actually got a level 8 clear. You got the fucking... Oh, it's a glow hole! Lana! Oh my god! It's a fucking glow hole! I didn't even notice! Oh my god! Oh, what can it be? Alright. I think because it's glowing, it means it's something new. But all I'm hoping for is that it's the cloth. It can be either the pet, the cloth, or... Yeah, the pet, the cloth, or the boots. I'm not sure if it can be another staff, because I'm almost certain it only glows if you have something new. Could be wrong on that, though. It could literally be another staff. So, let's see. Oh, it's the cloth! Yes! Fuck yes! Oh my god, that's massive. Oh my god, okay. So now I can actually go and do Colosseum. Hell yeah. Boom. Collection log slot completed. Alright. We got the cloth. Fuck yeah. It also has a passive effect of if it misses a magic attack, the next magic attack will roll double for your accuracy. So it makes ice barraging pretty damn good, I would say. Only works with a one-handed staff. So like the shadow, it doesn't work for that. But yeah, this is a pretty massive upgrade, I would say. And I'm very excited to get some use out of it. Alright, let us try the back-to-back. And then I guess we leave here and look for some other things to grind. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do because I don't want to do Colosseum right away. Like today in particular, so I'm going to look for something to do today, basically. Alright, and there we go. We got the cloth, which ends our current grind with Doom. We will come back for the Vernic Tread some other time. But let's start moving towards more stuff that we need for the Colosseum. Alright, I've seen the animation for making the Tormented Bracelet into the Confliction Gauntlets, so I'm going to show it off here, because again, Jagex cooked with this one, as well as the Rancor Amulet from Araxor. I think they're getting a lot better with these animation ideas. First things first, I need to dismantle my ornament kit, and now we can create a pair of Confliction Gauntlets. Oh, I have to be near a bank apparently. Alright, this will consume 10,000 demon tears. I have 20,000, so we're chilling. Let's do it. That's sick. Hell yeah. So yeah, as I said, there's a lot of upgrades with this stuff. I might actually try this out at Toa just to see what the difference is, because I will be using Mage there now just to see if the DPS is better than Bofa. Yeah, look how sick the gauntlets look though. I'm a big fan of them. And here is a look at the Eye of Yak with the full mage gear. The special attack, like I said, is very good. It reduces magic defense, which means the Eye of Yak is going to deal even more damage. So definitely going to try this at Toa. And the magic damage percentage is now at 21.2% with the Confliction Gauntlets. So that is pretty solid. I have been neglecting is my Saradomin brew supply. It's getting quite low. I got a loan off Frox just to finish off the Doom grind. So I think it's time we commit to killing all of the giant mole that we need to make our 1600 Toadflax unfinished potions, which will make 1600 Saradomin brews, and that should get us about 1200 for those Saradomin brews, which will do us nicely. That'll last us a really, really long time. So yeah, we're gonna commit to killing a shit ton of giant mole. Probably around, I want to say like 600, around 600, yeah, around 600 giant mole to kill, and then that should put us in a good spot to make a crap ton of Saradomin brews. Alright, And that ends the montage of killing the giant mole. We have around 1600 mole parts, which means we can hand them into Wyson here and get all of our bird nests. This is going to be a long process of extracting all of the seeds from the bird nest, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And then once we process all of our bird nests, we get them crushed in Narda and we start making the sour brews. And once we are done with the sour brews, we can start looking at the Colosseum, I guess. We have all of the gear that we needed. We got the ancient icon, the blood quartz to go with that. We got the Doom items, we got the Macchiato cloth for the Confliction gauntlets, and we even got the bonus of the Eye of Ayak, which was massive. Can't really complain with all of the gains I've been getting lately. Alright, we are going to leave it there for episode 23. We got our Doom uniques and we killed a bunch of giant mole to get our Saradomin brews back. And now it's finally time to start trying out the Colosseum. I'm going to be mixing in Colosseum, and anytime there's group content going on, I'll be doing that, like Chambers of Xeric or Tombs of Masket. But my primary focus right now is getting the Colosseum completed. Yeah, I'm a little bit sick as it's post Christmas and New Year's, and I usually get sick when I meet up with a bunch of people. It is what it is, but apologies for the voice there, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. We are ready to take on the Colosseum.